how do you summarize 4 hours of intensive instruction in 5 minutes? Well, obviously you can't. So I'm just going to give you little glimpses into this masterclass on tenses, which makes part of the bundle. Sometimes we offer a special offer on all the masterclasses together. So this is 4 hours out of the 10, and it has all the rules for tenses, plus a workbook, plus a memorandum, so that your child can mark, or you can mark their work. So what does it have in it? So much. But one of the things it has is the terminology. They have to know what you call past and future and present tense in Afrikaans. And it also dispels some myths. The one myth that children sometimes have is they think the future tense will, like he will kick the ball, is the same as wil in Afrikaans. It is not the same. Wil means something else in Afrikaans. So if you want to put something in future tense, you don't use wil, you use sal. Another myth is that word means word. It doesn't. It's a verb meaning become or becomes or becoming. It's a verb. The verbs really cause problems for English kids in sentences, because in English, the verbs are in different positions than in Afrikaans. So most of the kids will know stompie, they know where verb 1 and verb 2 go. But then sometimes what happens is that stompie changes a bit. You've got manner first, or you've got time first. So I say, watch the position of verb 1 and verb 2. Look now. Things can change. The subject and the time can change. Where's verb 1 and where's verb 2? Do you notice? They stay put. That's a very important thing to know. A lot of kids also think that past tense is easy. You do het ge. That's it. It's not it. What about the verb is? If the present tense is, what is the past tense? It's was. And so that is code becomes it that was code. But what about the future tense then? It's sal, but plus wees. So that sal code wees. Then another rule is like certain verbs just don't get ge at all in the past tense if they start with these 7 prefixes. Be, ge, her, ver, und, mis. If the verb starts with one of those prefixes, it does not get ge. So then in the process, they learn some words like hersien, herken, erken, and ervaar. This is just a few of them. What happens to ge in the past tense with these words? Goes away. What about the word het? The kids know that het is a past tense word, but not everybody knows that you don't just use it for past tense. It has 2 meanings. It can also mean have or has, possession. So like, sy het 'n hond. That's present tense. Hy het 'n kat. Present tense. So what is it in verlede tyd? Past tense. You add gehad. And in future tense, what happens there? Sal hê. Hulle sal speelgoed hê. That's the future tense. So after each bit that I explain, I have this slide. Jou beurt, your turn. Because as you know, if kids don't practice things, they won't get it right. So in the verlede tyd, I have a few questions, and sometimes if I think they don't understand a word, I will give a picture so that they will know what that means. So then they have to fill in the answers into verlede tyd and into komende tyd, and I will say in the workbook, it's on this page, and then you have to fill it in. After that, it says mark your werk, mark your work, and then I will bring up all the answers. You can also look up the answers in the memorandum, but it's also in the program. After which I say, right, what did you get out of 8? So as you can see, a very, very comprehensive 4 hours of this. Obviously, your child must listen to little bits at a time and practice each rule separately.